Before I start, let me ask you a question. If you could pick one wrestler and one match type to build an entire episode around, who would you choose? Would it be The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley, Stone Cold, Bret Hart, or somebody from today's generation? For me, the match is easy. Hell in a Cell. Now here's something that might surprise people. There have been plenty of wrestlers I didn't like growing up. The Rock, Triple H, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, The Big Show, even Stone Cold Steve Austin when he first became WWF's anti-hero. But here's the thing, I respected them. Why? Because they earned their place. These men traveled thousands of miles, worked hundreds of shows, missed birthdays, missed family events, took bumps night after night, and kept going. You didn't have to like them, but you had to respect the work. Now let's talk about one of the most dangerous match types ever created, Hell in a Cell. Not a steel cage, not a ladder match, Hell in a Cell. A structure designed to make you feel like you've entered hell itself. Steel everywhere, no easy escape, no safe place to hide. Whether you're inside the ring, outside the ring, slammed into the cage wall, or standing on top of the structure, pain is always waiting. The cell was created in 1997. The idea came from Jim Cornette, who wanted something bigger and more violent than a traditional steel cage. The first match took place at Bad Blood 1997, The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. And what a debut! The match was brutal. The atmosphere was terrifying. Then came one of the most shocking moments in wrestling history, the debut of Kane, The Undertaker's brother. A giant monster ripping the cell door apart and costing Undertaker the match. 27 years later, people are still talking about it. Then came 1998, and that's where Hell in a Cell became legendary. The Undertaker, Mankind, a match so dangerous that even people who don't watch wrestling have heard about it. Mick Foley falling from the top of the cell, then somehow climbing back up, then crashing through the roof. A match that shortened careers, a match that changed wrestling history forever. And that's the thing about Hell in a Cell. Every great Hell in a Cell match asks the same question. How much are you willing to sacrifice? Because the structure doesn't care who you are. Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley, Edge, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns. The cell treats everyone the same. It hurts. Now for the wrestler. And some people might hate this answer, but if I could step inside Hell in a Cell against anyone today, I'd pick Logan Paul. Not because he's untalented, actually, the opposite. The guy is athletic. He's picked up professional wrestling faster than most celebrities ever could. But something about him makes me want to see somebody finally shut him up. Maybe that's why he's such an effective heel. So imagine this, Hell in a Cell, the crowd sold out, the lights go down. Logan Paul arrives in spectacular fashion, zip-lining down towards the top of the cell while soaking in the booze. The crowd hates him, and he loves every second of it. Meanwhile, I'm backstage, beaten up before the match even starts. The Vision has attacked me. Chair shots, spears, everything. Medical staff are telling me not to go out there. Then a familiar face walks into the room. Mick Foley, the hardcore legend himself. He looks at me and says, "Son, don't do it." I nod. I won't. Then Foley suddenly slaps me, hard. Wrong answer. Another slap. Millions came to see a fight. Another slap. Give them what they paid for. Now I'm fired up. I push Foley back, stand up, and head towards the entrance. The music hits. The crowd erupts. Logan is waiting on top of the cell, smiling, laughing, mocking me. I start climbing. Every step hurts. The crowd getting louder. Logan throwing insults. Then we meet at the top. The punches start flying. The crowd is electric. Logan thinks he's got me beaten. Then I fire back. 1 punch, 2 punches, 10 punches. The momentum changes. The crowd explodes. I hit a spear, then another. The cell roof collapses. We crash through. The arena loses its mind. Logan is finished. I drag myself across the ring, pull him up. 1 final spear. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Then I grab the microphone. I look around the arena. I laugh, and I say, "You wanted a headline? Here's your headline." The crowd erupts. Now obviously that's fantasy booking, but that's what wrestling is supposed to do. Make you imagine, make you dream, make you create moments in your head before they ever happen. So now I ask you again, if you could pick one wrestler and one match type for your dream match, who are you choosing? Comment below and let me know.